Hey everyone, welcome back to more Hunter's Moon, a Sovereign Syndicate Adventure. I'm DisturbingPuppet. We're continuing the run here. I just thought we would finish off this mission just to kind of have fun with this. So we are continuing with Molly here. We do have some extra armor every turn. I do static shock charges when I hit people. We draw extra cards. Prices are less at the merchant. Thanks to our tarot cards. Reduce the Doom, which is this number up here. Doom track is on level 2, so enemies have a bit of a bonus. But we can kind of slow it down a little bit if we can visit the merchant or Anselina. We have an ability that will trigger things that trigger multiple times as cards 2 more times, so it can do a lot of damage real quickly, but then we lose the card for the rest of the battle. We are working on, I think it's the Abomination quest. Yeah, destroy the Abomination. Probably, if this is the last one for this section normally, we've already revealed the final boss of the section, so we should fight him as well, so that's where we're going to end it. If we can get to the boss and finish him off. I'm hoping it's just this and then final boss. Alright, we have some options. We are getting further up on the Doom track, though. What do we have? The cart's there if we want to get to that and slow things down. So yeah, let's do a fight and then potentially do that to slow down the Doom track a bit. Oh, these guys don't look happy. It's like Lobo. Okay, lots of attacks coming in. Frantic Pack Hunters, Grizzled Pack Hunter. You are attacking. I am already really beat up, so that's a bit of a problem. I do have a couple blocks. You're the one hitting me really hard, huh? Well, do some additional damage there. And I think I'm just going to armor up and hope that I can avoid. I do get the bonus armor. And my dog's taking a bunch of damage too. I might have to even deploy the Arachnobot here, just because we're really beat up. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do it. So there's our little Arachnobot buddy. He's going to do a little bit of damage for us. Maybe distract. I dodged nothing! My dog dodged nothing! Alright, little regeneration. No attacks coming in. Give us a bit of an advantage here. Alright, we do have the pounce, so we could stun one of them, but they're not doing anything offensive at the moment. So I feel like maybe we just hit them instead. You're taking a little tiny bit of a hit. It is 20 damage, which is a lot. I'm not going to get this again for a while till we cycle through the deck, too, which kind of sucks. Let's see if I can draw something a bit better. Alright, so this is one of the ones we can do a bunch of attacks with. So let's go ahead and send it and just see what we can do. It is random. Oh, it all hit him. The static will kill him at the end of his turn, so that's good. So, yeah, you know what? Let's get some cash. Do a little damage. We survived. Well, that's not good. I thought between the static and the bleed, he was going to go down. The static hits the block. I think the bleed just goes right through. You're hitting me for a ton of damage, and I'm not a fan. So, I guess let's just take you out with our doggo. Now, you're taking a big hit, which is fine. I'd rather have you take the hit than me, that's for sure. Tell you what, let's bluff. Drop the defense. That's going to decrease his damage. We can do additional damage. We got a bit going out. And I'm just going to stack more vulnerable on him, so it won't all go away immediately. He's going to kill my little Arachnobot. Give us a chance to do a little healing. I'm still pretty far down. He's going to try to buff himself. I can do a big hit. Let's just try to drag this out a little bit for some healing. Okay, well, I'm back where I was at the start of the fight. Yeah, I don't want you hitting my dog for 23. I'm not a fan of that. So how about you just go down? Did have to use my item. What do we got? Remove all trauma, heal 5. We can just use that. We don't need to wait till we have trauma. For this one, another Hercules Bite. The blind, it's only 20%. We do draw a card, though. Remove a debuff and apply regeneration to our ally, our doggo. It's not awful. If I could do it to myself as well, I think that would be better. Let's take... Alright, I will take Good Dog, just because we are beat up. I was thinking if there'd be a way to, like, redirect attacks to my dog. There might be. Let's do the encounter first.
The reek of alcohol and tobacco floods your nostrils as you enter a pub filled with seedy wanderers. As you take a seat at the bar, the portly and bug-eyed landlord approaches with 2 tin jugs. "Only drinkers are welcome here. It's ale or lager tonight. What'll it be?" he says.
Well, I've run into this before. Because it's not a story-related thing, it's just a random event. So I know that the lager will give me health. I'm just going to do that.
Sets a jug on the bar top. "This one's stout, so it's on the ass," he says. You force yourself to drink its musty contents, even as your head starts aching. A small enough price to numb the pain you've endured lately.
Hey, free health. Much needed at this point as well. Okay, Merchant is there after an elite battle, if we want to do that. Let's stop this from going up. So let's go to the cart, that'll drop it a little bit. It's supposed to. Yeah, didn't pop up. We could gain a random tarot card, not necessarily useful, depending. Random consumable. Let's see if we can get something useful. Increase max by 1. We can no longer gain money. I could live with that. It's not great, but I could live with that. I really need more actions. So I'm going to take it, at least temporarily. We can get rid of those at, I think, the pubs. Yeah, so still 12. It should have gone down, too, when we went there. Weird. I don't think that actually worked. Reduce doom by 2 when visiting Insulina or the Merchant. Well, we might as well get some fights out of the way. I don't want it to go up and then do fights. I don't think we're ready for an elite. We could try the basic one and try to get to the church. Restore nerve, reduce doom. Yeah. Before it goes up again. Uh-oh. Well, it is a big, angry werewolf who's hitting my dog and me, actually, for 20 damage. That's pretty crazy. Thankfully, we can just stun you right off the bat. Enjoy that. I'm just going to say no to that. And then I'm going to shoot you a bunch of times. Give you some trauma as well. Okay, now you're going to armor yourself up. Let's get my dog regenerating a little faster. Do a lot of damage. Let's just get you ready to the point where we can take you out pretty quickly if we have to. While I heal a tiny bit. Okay, strength. Going for 20 damage on my dog. Not very nice. I think we can just kill you with the over-under, probably. I was hoping I could drag this out to heal more, but I really don't want to take that much damage. I do have a block. We could try to draw more block and try to block. Is that worth it? Just to heal one more? I don't think it's worth it. Let's just finish them. Because I might get another item that can heal me. We've got the one that I can use a couple times. What did we get? Oathstone. Gain 15 wind-ups. That's a big damage buff. Let's see. 8 damage 2 times. So we do have a buff for that because of the tarot card we have. Heal 8 to an ally, gain 1 strength, and that's it. Yeah, that might be useful, but we do have the extra regeneration already. I'm going to take the double barreled. That one we can choose the target. So it's just a lot of damage. So that'll actually go trigger 4 times. Let's go to the church. Unassuming church stands near the high street. Inside, parishioners kneel in quiet prayer among the pews. You hear a choir singing in the distance, though no such group is present here. The nerve were okay. Reduced doom. The cost of health, though. I don't really want to lose any health. I'm pretty banged up as it is. So we'll just restore some nerve. At least it didn't cost me anything to come here as far as the doom track goes. There is a merchant past the elite battle. We could try to do that to keep the track from going up too fast. I feel like it's going to go up no matter what. Let's try the elite battle. Like I said, I haven't died yet, so I don't know how it's going to go. I've seen one of these guys before, and one was bad enough. So they're all going to armor up like crazy. He's just debuffing. Okay, let's throw a bunch of damage around and see what happens. We mostly hit you. If we stun you, we stop you from shielding. So that you're an easier target to kill later. And we'll soften you up a tiny bit. Okay, lots of buffs and debuffs going on, like way too many that it's kind of bizarre. What do we want to do? The static. It's going to do 1 to 7 at the end of the turn. So let's tag you and hope the static charge kills him. Dog's attacking him. So let's bluff. I'm gonna give myself the wind up because we're gonna do 23 damage. Actually, call it 4 times. And just nuke him out of existence. Oh, now Dog's going to go for him. Don't go for him, go for the other one. He's going to die to the static anyway. Okay, fine. We'll kill you ourselves. That way our dog will at least hit someone useful. Okay, put some weakness on us, so we do less damage. My dog is shielding and getting hit, so that's fine. Even give him some regeneration. I'm gonna mug you for some cash, but I don't get money anymore, so it doesn't matter. Add some trauma. Actually, because of that football we had, this is going really well. And my tarot card that's doing additional attacks. So my dog's full health. You're gonna do a sanity attack? That's totally fine. Have some vulnerability, buddy. I don't know that I want to kill you right away, is the thing. But I am losing a sanity in exchange for 1 health, so I'm not sure that's a great exchange. Let's just nuke you out of existence. Alright, we've got a choice. Upgrade your ability level by 1. I don't know what my upgraded version does. Or gain 76 gold when visiting the merchant. I can't gain gold, so I guess we'll take the mysterious equation. Does it say anything now? Add 1 vulnerability to a random enemy when we use our ability. Cool. Alright, remove all burn, heal 5, so that's more heal for us. Tarot card, increase the level of your ability by 1, reduce your max ability points by 1. So that would increase this, but reduce our actions, which, yeah, don't think so. I don't think I can even swap it out. I've only got the 3 tarot card spaces. For gaining a card, we're at or below 30% health. We do double, but it exhausts. So we can only use this once per battle. The bug is okay. I can't get the money from it, unfortunately. But we might be able to change that down the road. So, yeah, just give me the bug. Okay, it is going to go up. If I go to the merchant, it shouldn't, but I think it will. It'll go to 15 and then -2, so I think it's kind of pointless. We might as well just burn it. Yeah, let's just go get a relic. Could upgrade a card, though. Give me a relic. At the end of your turn, leftover energy is added next turn. Start a battle, add a random rare card to your hand. That's not bad. Start your turn, gain 3 wind up. Yeah, give me a random rare card. Gonna run out of cash because I don't have a way to gain more. We might as well get some supplies. Look around, gain a card. Gain 5 salvage. Restore 10 vigor and 5 nerve. I probably should do that. We are kind of banged up. I've got 25 salvage, so yeah, let's just do that. Because I think we're going to have this fight, and then we might have the Professor Vane fight after. So it's level 2. So attack and vigor is increased by 50%. That's pretty bad for us. We'll check the merchant. Yeah, so here we got the -2, but we should have gotten that at the cart as well. So I do have a little bit of money left. We can pick up one thing. What do we have? Draw 2 at the start of battle. End a battle, gain a consumable. Increase travel preview by 1 and number of decks by 1. Randomize cost. 20 damage to all enemies. 10 to your agent and all allies. That's unfortunate. 3 energy. I mean, that's really good. 3 vulnerable and 3 weakness. That's a really nice upgrade. Yeah, I think I'm going to take that. And then I think I'm even going to take the flask of laudanum just in case we need it. So we can do a lot more stuff if we have to. Showdown with the ultimate evil plaguing the area. Boss battle. I'm not sure if that's actually Professor Vane, or I think that's just the Abomination. It's got to be just the Abomination.
You finally discovered your target in the next chamber ahead. Not that it's making any effort at concealment, grunting and clattering about the ruins of an arsenal warehouse. Did the Professor send his minions to collect supplies here? Every kind of gewgaw and tool is spilling from ruptured crates and fallen shelves. There might even be something you could use against the beast.
But I've got all my slots full. Let's ambush him.
Charge the Abomination with an old-fashioned battle cry.
10 sanity. We didn't need the sanity, that's fine. It seems more insane to do. Whoa, that's kind of creepy looking. So there's our additional card we got. Yeah, he's a bit horrific looking, isn't he? So that is... I can't even see what it says. My cards are in the way. 24 attack on me. That's not very nice. You've got 2 aura, so... unfortunate. We can can hit him a bunch of times. That'll trigger the static, which will get rid of the aura. So let's do that. Okay, no more aura for you, and I've got some static, which means I can stun you now if I want to. Considering he's going to hit me for 24, that's not a bad idea. And it is 20 damage, so let's just do that. Should have done this first for the vulnerable. Hit him with the mug. I could take additional actions. It's burn and trauma. Yeah, let's just hold off. Let my dog get a good hit in, get some bleed going as well. Okay, he's not very happy. He's attacking my dog for a bunch. Is this the upgraded? No. But we might as well use it. I will put some block on you. Add some more vulnerable. Give you some trauma as well, so take some damage on attacks. I wouldn't mind getting some more block for my dog. He is going to block himself. So 16, so we're going to take 6, so it's not terrible. So we could just get damage out. Yeah, let's just get damage out. Okay. Big attack on our dog. So we'll bluff, get rid of the scatter shot, so we're only dealing with one enemy here. Still 27 damage. So it's 8 4 times, or 8 4 times. He's already got the vulnerable, so we don't need to get the vulnerable on him as well. So we could do both. So that's 32, it'd be 64 damage, and just a ton of static charge. My dog has a 10% chance to evade getting hit. I wouldn't mind getting some block for him, but he's going to get 4 automatically. Yeah, let's just hit the enemy here, I think. Just do a ton of damage. 28 stacks of static charge. Dog kills him, just like that. Not a problem. Alright. Relic. Whenever you exhaust a card, draw a card. Not bad, because we do... Well, I don't know. When our cards go away, they should be in the exhaust pile. That's what this one does, right? Yeah, the exhaust. Start of battle, gain 12 evasion. I'm assuming that would stack on top of our evasion already, so that's interesting. Start a battle, gain an extra action. Yeah, give me the evasion. So I'm actually going to have a ton of evasion. So what is this? 10 to all enemies. We could get rid of one of these. Take that. Yeah, let's take the damage. This one is the start of battle, lose 2 nerve, gain desperation. Desperation is attack damage increase in proportion to lost vigor. Yeah, I can't take it because I've got slots full. I would replace something, maybe. Not sure. For the card, you gain 1 vulnerability and 10 wind-up. If your vigor is at 30% or less, gain 10 additional wind-up. So just a way to do additional damage. The backstab is 10 piercing damage, so it ignores armor, and 4 bleeding. Smoke grenade, 10 evasion, so 10% chance to avoid getting hit to your agent and all allies. I'd like the backstab. I'll take that. Especially if we have a big fight coming against the professor
The
still.
abomination's breath is reduced to a laborious wheeze as it extends its mutant claw in a final supplication. Then its arm falls to the ground with an unceremonious thud. The ordeal is over. You can't help but wonder what sort of creature it was before the Professor doomed it to this sorry existence.
Okay, get some health. I could get rid of a card, but we're fine.
Rumour has it that a certain Professor Vane has been less than ethical in his experiments lately. Experiments that have been let loose to torment the residents of Shoreditch. His lab can be found in a disused factory.
Yeah, this will lead us to the boss fight against the Professor. So we have the boss fight there no matter what. I get to do a few things on the way. We are kind of high level, but we're not going to get to another level of Doom. Unfortunately, I don't have any money. Let's do the encounter.
The makeshift conduit snaking through the city led to this macabre scene. You were hoping to find Vane here, but the lab is abandoned. A body lies in state, surrounded by medical equipment and less identifiable machinery, his torso riddled with corroded wires. While the madman has found some success in creating new horrors, no amount of electricity will bring this boy back from the dead.
I mean, I have the sanity to spare. Let's give it a try.
The machines come to life and fill the room with strobing white light. Suddenly, sparks fly as the equipment is overloaded. The body spasms as it surges with electricity, and then bursts into flames. The fire spreads quickly, forcing you to retreat.
Okay, we gain some additional XP, basically. Talk to our friend here. We could always replace a consumable. Let's see what she can give me. So what is this? 20 block to your agent or an ally. That's not bad. We could take it instead of the heal because we are at full health at the moment. Let's do that. We could remove a card. I don't remember if that's a card or a tarot card there. I mean, we kind of have to go everywhere, so why not? I can't get money. I don't think I have anything I want to get rid of, and my health's at full health, so whatever. We'll just do that anyway, just in case my dog was down. I'm not sure. Merchant, I've got no money. I could sell stuff, maybe, and get cash, but I'm assuming it wouldn't work. So, yeah, let's just move along. Showdown with the ultimate evil plaguing the area.
The infamous Professor looks more like a vagabond than a man of science. Too late, he crows, skipping from one unidentifiable apparatus to another.
You're too late to stop me now. It was the glow of the Chaos Moon. You see, it changes everything it touches. Once it fell upon my children, they all came to life.
If reason ever graced his rolling eyes, it's long gone now.
Let's try to burn
You
the
set
laboratory.
fire to every piece of equipment, ensuring that win or lose, Vane won't be able to carry out his business here. Beakers of chemicals begin to explode as you prepare to fight.
Super theatrical. There's a little jar of eyes over there. Gain some sanity, not that I needed it. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not how I imagined him looking at all. 12 attack going out. Yeah, didn't expect the giant claws and all that. So what do we got? You've got 2 aura, so we're not going to do much to you until we get that taken care of. You're going to armor up every time we hit you. It's just 1. 12 attack. Aura stops the vulnerability. Knew that was going to happen. We're doing static with every attack too. Okay, so Aura's gone. Let's do a knee to the gut as well. You're debuffing him. Just give me some block for now, I think. If he was attacking, I would use my debuff, but we're fine. I don't need to do additional actions either, although we could get a bunch of random debuffs on him. We'll hold off. So he's doing static charges as well. We got our bluff. Okay, let's use the bluff. Get rid of the scatter shot. It's just the one enemy, so some vulnerable and weakness. Don't have anything that's going to increase my damage. We could do 10, but let's just hit him a bunch of times. Let's see if we can draw anything else of interest. Alright, let's just do a bunch of attacks. He's not hitting either one of us. He's trying to armor up. Zap me with some static charge. 2 sanity attack. That's not nice. We'll help out our dog a little bit. He still has the vulnerable. So let's just hit him a bunch. I'm just going to continue banging on him. Put some weakness on me. Don't appreciate it. Going for my dog pretty badly. Might be not a terrible time to stun you. It's a good amount of damage too. I'm weak now though. It's not going to change anytime soon. We can get vulnerability on him here, or we could just draw and get vulnerable on him. He could evade some of this. Like, it's possible. Get the vulnerable. It's 22. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Let's just stun him. So it'll be 6 4 times. I could wait till the vulnerability's gone. It'd be 8 4 times instead. Let's just get the damage off. Stacking up that static charge a bunch. Okay, 13 at me, 12 at the dog. Do have the debuffs. Let's use the bluff. We'll go with the attack.
Go for it, Hercules.
Okay, a little bit of bleed. I can tank the 9, that's fine. Yeah, I'll just give you a bunch of random debuffs. not even sure what trigger they look like. We did get some more vulnerable, maybe. Weakness, maybe. Haven't even used my extra actions yet. No attacks going out. He is debuffing. I mean, the bluff, it's free, so, I mean, why not use it? Doggo's hitting him pretty hard. Let's draw something else. Yeah, just gonna go for it again. Have some more trauma. Bunch of attacks. I was actually worried when this fight started. It's going pretty easy here. Well, you're about toast. How about just do that for some free damage? I mean, he's pretty much doomed no matter what. Take that with that. Got Professor Vane is dead. 2,000 XP.
Vane will no longer conduct his dark experiments. Yet, in the aftermath of the destructive battle, you see a hulking specimen break free of a glass capsule and leap from a small window into the night. The horror, it seems, shall continue.
After vanquishing the evil in the area, you report back to Starling. Take a moment to revel in your victory, but remember that the Syndicate doesn't rest. There is always work to do. We'll go back to the airship now. Should be, yeah, nice. Get our perk points here from all our XP. We've got 25 supplies. What can we do? Well, we could unlock that character. Gain a rare relic every time we recuperate between missions is really good. Unlock another character might be a good idea. Let's do that. And with the 5 I have left, what does this do? Add a consumable slot at the start of each journey. Yeah, sure, we can do that. Now I'm curious, if I go to agents, so I currently have 5 with her that I can use. But if I go to Nandi, yeah, I've got enough. So I guess instead of making the characters stronger, essentially you have the same amount of perk points. So your perk points cross all the different characters. I haven't seen her yet, so let's go ahead and spend what we have here first. So with 5, it's not a lot. We could go extra health for our dog. We could also go extra evasion. I do kind of like the evasion. It's not a huge percentage, but it can save you. Discount. This is... The start of battle, apply vulnerable to all enemies. That's quite good. More regeneration. Honestly, that's really good. I'm going to take the regeneration. I feel like that's best. For Nandi, let's see what we have here. Gain a random buff. Gain 5 block. Well, let's scan the block. Mental Fortitude. Start a battle, gain Fearless. So Fearless, I think it reduces, like you don't actually take mental loss the first, so for each stack of Fearless, so you use it and it's gone. The Concoction is a buff. We'll take that. Defensive Training, gain 1 defensive. I don't know what defensive does. Let's take the buff. What is this? Start a battle, apply 2 poison all enemies. I mean, that's quite good. It's also very cheap. Explosive Interest, apply 1 burn to all enemies. Yeah, sure. Blue Flame, level 1 burn does 50% more damage. Let's take this as well. I'm just kind of spreading it out to check out some of the stuff. Mind over matter. If an attack would kill you, take the damage to your nerve instead. Interesting. Okay. with 8. I feel like she's gonna have cards. Actually, I should look at her cards. Do they cost me sanity? Kind of jumped through really quick. I don't notice anything. I'm not looking like super thoroughly. Is gain nerve. So yeah, to balance it out for unlocking people, looks like you just get the points across the board for them. I think the guard having more block to start with. It's only for the first turn. The buff and the bleed might be better than that, though. Interesting. We can refund at any time, so it's not a big deal. If I play and don't like it, we can just refund it and get the points back. So, Nandi... Well, I guess we'll have to go out and then look at a mission to see. So we can now use Nandi. Versed in the arts of alchemy, Nandi is no stranger to unnatural entities. Though still young and somewhat untested, her steady gaze speaks of hard experience belying her years. Nandi calls upon a wide range of tactics, including hexes and animal allies, to navigate the perils of the Hunter's Moon. So I might have to give her a chance in the next time that I play this. Yeah, definitely having fun playing around with this, getting some more stuff unlocked, doing some more things. I would like to get more characters unlocked. There's 2 more. We've got to go up 2 levels for this. And 2 levels for this. We have to get what first? Observation deck, so we have to do this. Yeah, so we've got to work our way through. Interesting, interesting. Alright. Yeah, this has been more of Hunter's Moon. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, have a good one.